everybody. We got a small update today, patch 0.153.2, and they say good day. Today we have a fine selection of fixes and tweaks for you guys to enjoy, including some much needed sparkling visual updates on a few of our older creatures. We also made some changes to the harpoon mechanics to make it less rubber bandy and more ropey. Enjoy. And then they've got a list here of some things that they've done. Let's go in game and take a look at some of them. So apparently they fixed the stone stair physics. I guess some of the connection points were causing certain things to break. It's not an issue I've ever encountered, but maybe you have. Next up, the harpoon mechanics to make it less rubber bandy and more ropey. As you can see here, this is the old harpoon mechanics, and every time I stop, you'll see the serpent kind of rubber bands towards me. Let's look at the new change to see how it is. You'll notice that there's no more rubber banding effect. The serpent follows me exactly at the length of the harpoon rope. Something interesting to note is that whatever the distance is between you and the serpent when you harpoon it is going to be the exact length of the rope. So if you're close when you harpoon it, the rope will be short, and if you're far away when you harpoon it, the rope will be long. And I think they made this change to prevent people from harpooning each other in friendly fire mode and launching them into the air. Next up, we have the changes to the troll. You can see the old troll is on the left there, and the new troll is on the right. The new troll has better modeling, not so clunky looking around the arms there, and a lot more hair you can see in the armpits, and looks like it's been reshaped on the back and the head there too. You notice on the end of the fingers, he's got these big claw fingernails. He's also got them on his feet, and he's got more hair on his feet too, and more hair on his chest and his belly there. Next up, we have the Elder, and as you can see right away, they changed the color of the glow from a sort of orangey red to a kind of pinky color, and a lot more detail just everywhere. A lot more branches, more texture. You can see the shape of the body is even different. The stone or whatever that lump is on his back has more detail and more branches kind of growing around it. And the head there at the top has even been changed. You see the other arm too, a lot more branches, a lot more detail. The legs too. Look at down by the legs, all the new branches and detail there and the texture. Just overall really beautiful. Look at that as we come back around. This is a dramatic change for the Elder. And I always thought the original looked pretty good. And next up is Bonemass. And as you can see right away that he looks very different. A lot more texture. Look at it, he's got like an armband of bones there. Got all kinds of bones sticking out around his shoulder. And his hand is no longer a hand. It's just a bunch of bones sticking out. One of the coolest things is, look at that. He's got like a bandolier of bones around his back, and I'm sure it goes in front of his chest there, and just all kinds of more bones sticking out on his shoulder up there. He's got some kind of creature's head, skull sticking out there, big bones sticking out of his hip. And as we come back around again, look at his other hand. Instead of a hand like in the old model on the left there, he's got two bones kind of like in the shape of scissors or something. That looks really cool. I really like that. Look at all the extra bones and detail on the front there with the bandolier. You can see into his torso there. It's like ripped open. Bonemass was frightening before, but now even more so. Next up, we have the troll head trophy, and you can see the new troll on the right. The head is actually angled down now looking at us, and it just looks a lot more menacing, a lot more scary, more texture in the face, more hair on the side of the head, more life and threat in the eyes. Overall, just a lot more menacing looking. Really cool. I like that it's looking down instead of straight out. The one on the left, the old one, it just kind of looks goofy. The new one, it actually looks menacing. Next up, the Elder Trophy. The old one on the left, of course, and the new one on the right. And just look at that. Looks like they didn't keep hardly anything from the old design. Even the branch sticking out of his head is new. It's got some branches growing around his face. The glow is a different color. The eyes are emitting all this kind of smoke and menacing magic. Looks really cool. I can't wait to put this on my wall. And next up, we have the Bonemass trophy. And just look at that. That is just comical how big a change it is, and a welcome change. I mean, look at all of that detail, how animated it is. It looks like it's alive almost on the wall there. Look at all the detail with the skulls all the way around it, skulls in the eyes there. There's even skulls in the mouth. That is just, I'm without words. This is a crazy looking. I can't wait to find an awesome spot for this thing. Just be careful you don't startle yourself when you're running around at night and come around the corner and see this glaring down at you. Hope you enjoyed my look at the new patch notes. I can't wait to see more design efforts like this by the team over at Iron Gate. They've done a great job already before this, and this just raises the ante. That's it for now. Have fun out there.